Okay, my name is Patricio Hopkins, and I'll be talking about Jesus Hita. Please stop. Jesus Hita was a wonderful person whose life and selflessness have a profound impact on martyrdom and religious devotion. He came from a lowly beginning. He devoted his life to helping people and spreading the ideals of community, compassion, and faith. It was impossible for him to waver in his commitment to his beliefs, even when confronted with an overwhelming amount of opposition. Now, I will talk about Jesus Hita and what he did. Early in the 20th century, Hita served as a Catholic priest during a time when religious persecution was common, especially during the Spanish Civil War. He was a source of hope for many because of his unwavering faith and his pastoral concern for his parishioners. He was well known for having a great love for his neighborhood and for frequently putting his personal safety in danger to offer moral support to the system during trying times. He created a strong sense of oneness among people. He served with his charisma and genuine sensitivity. In addition to the horrible martyrdom that Jesus Hita endured, the principles that he embodied are what make his life so significant and impactful. Hita's fortitude serves as an example of the strength for trust in the face of injustice during a time when spiritual figures were frequently the focus of violence. His unwavering adherence to his convictions in the face of certain death says volumes about how strong they are. It reminds us that the greatest sacrifices are frequently required by sincere faith. The influence of Hita's legacy is not limited to the neighborhood which he was born and raised. A great number of people are moved to contemplate their own convictions and the lengths to which they would go in order to uphold them as a result of the story. Hita's example inspires dialogue, its understanding, and the quest of peace in a world that is becoming more profoundly split by ideology and violence. He is living embodiment of the idea that love and faith can triumph over the most difficult of circumstances, and he encourages all of us to exhibit bravery and compassion in our actions. In conclusion to all this, the life of Jesus Hita and his subsequent death as a martyr are not only historic occurrences, rather, they are teachings that will last a lifetime about faith, perseverance, and the human spirit. It is because of his influence that people continue to be inspired to pursue justice, to develop community, and stay steadfast in their beliefs. He serves as a reminder that even in the face of terrible trials, the light of faith can enlighten the darkest past. Done.
Jesus Hita was born in 1909 in Calahorra, Spain. His family was very committed and devoted to Catholic and religious teachings. Jesus Hita was martyred during a time of intense religious persecution, which was known as the Red Terror. Despite these circumstances, he devoted his life to God and found peace within himself, fully aware of the dangers around him. In fact, Jesus Hita has a feast day on September 18th for his martyrdom. Jesus Hita did not have an easy life. Despite that, he still found peace within himself and devoted his life to God.
Who is Jesus Hita? Jesus Hita is not well known in the public sphere, but he represented many people who have made significant contributions to their community and field of work. Jesus Hita was a member of the Marianists. He was killed or martyred along Blessed Carlos and Blessed Fielda during the Spanish Civil War. During this time, religion was not very much thought or seen in the public eye. Even though Spanish is one of the most religious areas of the Catholic Church, people did not follow it because it was very scary to be around the people that were teaching the religion. Even though they would follow it, they would not even dare to listen to it because they could be martyred just for even speaking about it. Jesus Hita was one of those people who always knew that they should always believe that God will be with them. He would always say, because he taught in the classroom, that his best part of his day would be to minister his pupils and teach them about the Word of God. Jesus Hita was one of those people you could look up to. He would never turn away from God.
Hello, my name is Enzo Pellegrino, and I'm going to be giving y'all 3 facts about Jesus Hita. Fact number 1. A fun fact is that he would always make the smallest corrections as a teacher that most teachers would not. Fact number 2. is that when he was growing up, he wanted to become a priest, but he was not admitted into the priesthood. The third and final fact is that he suffered from a huge problem of stuttering.